press this plan. Oh, whoa, hey, oh, you like Elvis? Oh, hey, baby, my pen go right there. All right, give me it. $2, $3, $4. Thank you. All right, if I get over $10, we're gonna play drill roll next. All right, now, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Elvis needs the heavy.
Pretend to live, but don't pretend to die. Settle down, find a mate, you don't have to masturbate. Busy bees keep busy on the hive. Somewhere over the rainbow, nowhere. On your back in a box. Sow your seeds and dig your ditches. Then if that's the reason you're alive. Settle down, find a mate, you don't have to masturbate. Learn to work and fall in line. you're back in a box.
Cruising down the street in my 85. This is what I call a sex drive. Got $10, but I'd rather spend $5. Head on down, walk with your shoe for my ride. Don't need no kisses, don't need no hugs. All I fucking need are some hookers and drugs. Don't need no kisses, don't need no hugs. All I fucking need are some hookers and drugs. People talk about virtue, I talk about vice. They tell you to be nice, I tell you to be nice. Do it once, do it twice, do it for. Take my advice. Don't need no kisses, don't need no hugs. All I fucking need are some hookers and drugs. Don't need no kisses, don't need no hugs. All I fucking need are some hookers and drugs.
You undercover? What's a good girl like you doing that night at Linden? I'm always like the way a impact looks at a Allentown hooker. No, don't take it off. Don't take it off. I like that. She gets into my car. I reach under the seat. I pull out a crack pipe. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. I can barely see the road. Must be my 3-foot cock in the way. You know, baby, my drug dealer's been getting a lot of good pussy lately.
This is the point where the bus could repeat. But not today, my bodies find me. Probably get myself into something neat. Possibly a prostitute on the passenger seat. Don't need no kisses, don't need no hugs. All I fucking need are some hookers and drugs. Don't need no kisses, don't need no hugs. All I fucking need are some hookers and drugs. Twinkling magic.
Hey man, what's up guys? Hey guys, what's it gonna be? I like those guys. Hey man, what's up?
Okay, I think we're set here. I'm pretty much all set here. I just didn't want to make the whole intro nothing but A-Town Slut songs, but I figured I owe it to them. So yeah, before I get fully into the TEW, because we do have, as you guys can see, we got TEW opened up here. And I guess I could do a little catch up, but first I do want to give a shout out to the A-Town Sluts. They're the band. My bad. Fuck. Oh yeah, I'm coming down with something. But they're the band that I was playing in the little pre-stream intro, and I absolutely love the guys. I owe my whole music career to them, to be honest. It's a long story, and if anyone's interested, I can go more in depth in it sometime. But for the time being, let's just catch up. Just throwing it out there, though. A-Town Sluts, they're on Bandcamp. They're also on Spotify. So, check them out if you guys are interested. Obviously, today here we're playing some TEW 2020. Let me just get all set up here real quick. Let me get my blanket on so I can relax a little bit. And you guys will be able to see my face. I have to have a blanket on my lap bag with this laptop. Alright. So, technically this was the last show we ran. This was ECW Hardcore TV. But the story actually starts from where we left off at Market Street Mayhem, where we were building to Ivan Koloff versus the Sandman for the heavyweight title, in which the Sandman was supposed to win. But unfortunately, the Sandman couldn't fight for the heavyweight title, because Ivan Koloff decided to show up in Smoky Mountain Wrestling instead of showing up to ECW. So, yeah, we had this match, or this show instead, which featured Megan LaParca in the main event, which was still a pretty good match. We did solid numbers and everything, but it was very disappointing for me, and probably for that audience, because this show rating is actually pretty low, especially compared to even, like, some of our TV shows. It's better than a lot of our TV shows, but, I mean, like, our last NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling show did, like, the same numbers. And this is supposed to be the upgrade. This is supposed to be the super show. It was held in the ECW arena, no less. So, this sucks. Pondo also showed himself to be a solid hand. And something I wanted to kind of do a comparison to, just to see how far we've differed from ECW so far. We'll hop on over here to Cage Match, where I have the actual Market Street Mayhem shown. And here, I fired most of these guys. Stevie Richards I have just as a manager. There's Ivan Koloff in the mid-card. So, he would have been treated a lot better than real life even. And, yeah, so, no, man, you guys. Ivan Koloff really messed up. And since, what we did was, we come back here, I had him just drop the heavyweight title on TV instead. Because, screw that. So, yeah, Mr. Sandman is now our ECW heavyweight champion. Harlem Heat retained the tag team titles. They did have that really cool 4-way tag match with Guido and Vito, the Eliminators, and the Gangstas. So, we got a lot on our plate right now. The only thing is, our next big event is in 14 days. So we have 2 weeks of TV before our next main event, or major event. And I want Sandman to get some defenses with his title before he loses it to Meng, because he is going to be in a storyline with Meng. And no doubt Meng is going to be the better heavyweight champion. No offense to the Sandman. But, I mean, us getting Meng was like a big thing. Like, I don't know how he was available or why he was available, but we got lucky with this guy. So I want to put the heavyweight title on him while I have him. I want him to hold the belt. Now, he's being managed by Todd Gordon, who's currently a face right now. So, we gotta fix that. In fact, we could take Todd Gordon off as a manager for him. And we could throw Todd Gordon on as Sandman's manager, maybe? No, Peach is already Sandman's manager. LaParca's managed by Stevie Richards. You know what? We want to get the Eliminators in on this. And the Eliminators really haven't gotten much in the way of heat. So we're gonna give them Todd Gordon as a manager, and Todd Gordon will hopefully lead the Eliminators to some kind of success here. So that's fine. But we're leading on to TV. Our next TV show is in 5 days. I know I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on in WCW, WWF. In WWF, The Undertaker is now our heavyweight champion, which is cool. Here, let's just run over there real quick. He won it on an episode of TV, too. So it just kind of looks like, TV is where titles are being defended in February of 92. Or being won, at least. The Mountie is our Intercontinental Champion. He won it over Bret Hart. And let's see, the next event for the WWF, if I can see their events in TV here, it looks like their next event would be WrestleMania, so they got a while to go. I mean, technically they got Saturday night's main event, but even then, that's not till October. So they got a while to go before they have any major pay-per-views or anything going on, which is fine. As for WCW, their champions are a little different. Their current heavyweight champion is Lex Luger. He's been the champion since July of 91, but he hasn't showed up on TV yet, which is interesting. And their next event is Super Brawl, which is on Sunday. So we're going to have to watch out for Super Brawl, because that'll be cool. So yeah, we got a lot going on in the wrestling world today. Obviously, our champions got Sandman as heavyweight champion, Harlem Heat as a tag champs, and Psychosis as our television champion. And I have a feeling I'm going to have him end up dropping it to Pondo or something. Maybe. As for storylines, just a quick refresher on storylines here. Got the Gangstas and Harlem Heat feuding. La Parka and Psychosis are feuding. The Sandman started a feud with Ivan Koloff at first, but now that he's been fired for screwing us over, he's feuding with Magna. And then Unabomber and Mike Sharp, which is just kind of a throwaway storyline, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to do with Mike Sharp. I literally hired him so he could feud with Ivan Koloff, and he hasn't really done much since. So I'm using him just to get Unabomber over. And I can use him to get Vito some heat, or even Big Daddy V. And just one quick reminder, we do have the FBI. They're our only stable right now, where we've got Guido, Big Daddy V, and Vito LaGrasso. So that's what we've got going on here. Let's move forward now in time. Yeah, nothing to note here yet. But we've got to watch. Sunday night, we've got WCW to watch, Super Brawl. And we'll see, maybe they'll actually do something with their heavyweight champion. Today I'm dipping on some Copenhagen Mint. Like I've said in previous streams, Copenhagen Wintergreen is my favorite. However, I like to go with a mint in between, because it's kind of like a wintergreen flavor. It still kind of feels good. It's got that good minty feel in it. However, thing is, if you dip the same flavor constantly, I find that you end up getting sick of the flavor after a while, which is what I did with wintergreen the first time. When I first started dipping, all I did was dip Copenhagen Wintergreen. And after a while, I got sick of the taste of wintergreen. And I couldn't even have wintergreen mints for the longest time. And that's why I started moving to Copenhagen Straight. I did the same thing with Copenhagen Straight until someone explained to me that, you have to vary it up. Otherwise you get sick of the flavor. So that's why I kind of went between wintergreen and original. And then Copenhagen finally released the mint. So, shows how old I am. I remember when Copenhagen Mint was a new thing. Before that, if you wanted mint, you had to get like Skull Mint. Oh, that's right. So we also sent in Brian Armstrong, you know, the road dog. I decided to hire him in place of Ivan Koloff because, yeah. I know he's not exactly, you know, he's not the road dog yet, but he's Jesse James right now. I like his country singer gimmick, so we're gonna do that. He's gonna be a country singer, and yeah. So this is kind of me being petty, hiring Road Dog after firing Ivan Koloff. Like, hey, I'm replacing you with the fucking Road Dog. Deal with it, bitch. Oh, and since I made Todd Gordon manager here, he can cancel his turn. Okay, so our roster is all set up. We don't really have much to worry about until we start booking TV. Because I don't think you have to pre-book TV. I'm pretty sure. At least not at this size. But we do want to pre-book our next big event, though. And I think that's what we're going to do at our next TV show. Is we'll hype the meeting of Meng and Sandman. The other thing I gotta watch for is when our broadcasting deal ends. Because when it does, there's another broadcaster that we qualify to work for that has slightly higher risk levels, so we can start doing like street fights and hardcore matches and shit. We can phase into the whole ECW extreme. But for now, I mean, this is why, you know, I feel like there's gonna be a subsection of people who watch these streams and are disappointed that like ECW, oh freaking Smoky Mountain is still running shit. Not that. Where is it? Brawl in the Hall. Ivan Koloff defeated Tim Horner to retain the Smoky Mountain Heavyweight title. Look at that. You'd be putting on better matches in friggin' ECW, just saying. But anyway. Was it? Oh, yeah. So, I feel like there's just going to be like a subsection of people watching these streams who are wondering why, hey, why aren't you booking more hardcore matches as ECW? And the thing is, what a lot of people don't realize is that ECW wasn't always extreme. It's not like CZW or IWA Mid-South or XPW or GCW or any modern hardcore promotions, really. They didn't start out doing hardcore. They actually started out as an NWA territory. And that's where the original title Eastern Championship Wrestling comes from. It started out as just the tri-state territory at the time. Then what had happened was around when Paul Heyman took over, and after they had Shane Douglas throw down the NWA title after he won it, they he took things in a new direction, started doing more extreme matches. And technically Memphis was doing it long before. So it looks like our TV deal for US syndication is expiring. Oh, I guess we have a Philadelphia show coming soon. Alright. Alright. Philadelphia show revive. And US syndication. Okay. So Let's see if we can renew our TV deal, because that'll be important. Empire Sports Network is not expiring, but I'm looking forward to it. So let's extend our deal. Okay, they don't want to offer me a 1-year deal. They'll only offer me deals for 3 months at a time, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. They're also medium risk, so we could do street fights and shit on here too, which is nice. But that's building us popularity everywhere. Also, we're definitely booming up. We're about 4 points of popularity away from bumping up in size. So that would be cool. And, yeah. What is the next size here that we should be going for? That would be medium, where we build 35 in either the Mid-Atlantic or the New England region, which we can do that eventually. But for now, we're just... Why does New Jack have morale issues? I forget. Oh, he got injured via a botch. That's right. Okay. I'll take a look at my backstage real quick, too. And New Jack and that's right, Vito injured New Jack. So, all right, let's what else do I want to take a look at? Oh yeah, so our next big show will be the Philadelphia show at the end of at the end of the month. So we're gonna have 2 TV shows in between each big event, which I don't mind as much. It's just I don't know. I would prefer a little more time to prepare our shows, but it's okay. So, oh yeah, and then the other thing I wanted to do, Super Brawl. Let's see what happened. There we go. Vader won the WCW heavyweight title. That's awesome. Did Vader win the belt in '92? I feel like he did. Yeah, well, if he didn't, he definitely deserved to. He put on a much better showing than Lex Luger did. Rick Rude defeated Sting to retain the WCW United States title. Nice. Yeah, not a bad show. Not a bad show. WCW is definitely putting on some good shows now. I feel like they were limited with Lex Luger as a heavyweight champion. But it's alright. So far everything's looking good in wrestling now. Taker is a WWF heavyweight champion. Vader is a WCW heavyweight champion. So we got a lot of good things coming. A lot of good things going on here. So, what's next? Okay. So we've really got to work towards building up both these shows. The NWA ECW shows I'm not too stressed about. Because they're not really our money makers like the big super shows are going to be. Like our Philadelphia show is going to be awesome. So, we'll go from there. I'm going to look at Cage Match real quick and see. So it does look like they were running 2 shows a month, kind of. Our first big show after this will probably be Battle of the Belts in January of '93. And then they were almost exclusively on TV in '93 with yeah. Oh, Axel Rotten was in there as early as '93 too. Good to know. So, currently, as of 92, oh, friggin', another promotion is making a stab at Haku. This is what I was worried about. Let me see what their rival offer is. 800 per show, handshake deal. As long as it's not exclusive, I'm not too upset. New Jack's finally recovered from injury, which is good. I can put him in the ring now. WWF is really like priming Marty Jannetty and Skinner for some reason. Future of the business, Marty Jannetty, I guess. Is Shawn Michaels even doing anything now? No, well, it's 92, because there's still the Rockers, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I gotta see what's going on with Shawn Michaels. He's not injured or anything. Let's see. Yeah, he was in the Rumble, but he wasn't really doing anything. This was before he turned on Marty, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Is there a way to see their tag teams? Yeah. But they don't have the Rockers together. That's weird. Okay. The Rockers didn't break up in 90. Well, it was like the end of 92, I'm pretty sure, when the Rockers broke up. Because it was like on the first Raw they were talking about that shit. I don't know. We'll see. We got TV soon. Okay, let me just... While we're waiting. We can see what ECW was putting on in March. They only put on like one show in March, to be honest. March of 92. Actually, Market Street Mayhem was technically their first show. They didn't even crown a heavyweight champion until later on, though. So, nothing worth noting. I do like to keep tabs on what promotions we're doing in real life at the time sometimes, but I mean, it's like ECW had really humble beginnings, and that's something I don't think a lot of people realize. And like they still have like a lasting impact, even though they were only around for like 10 years. If you think about it, more like 9. Yeah, 92 to like 2001. Unless you count like TWA, because technically ECW started as a Tri-State Wrestling Alliance, which was run by Joel Goodhart, and that was around like 91. And it only lasted for like less than a year before Todd Gordon took it over, turned it into Eastern Championship Wrestling, and started affiliating it with the NWA. So, Dave Finley got divorced. Sad news for him. Is he available? He's wrestling the European and UK circuit. I'm not going to bother him. It's the only thing, like, that I feel like, well, I don't know, maybe not be entirely unrealistic. I did miss Superstars of Wrestling. We could check that out later. Let's see. I just got a Reddit notification. Okay. No, we're good. So, we're going to be in a generic venue tonight. And we will do, let's see. I want Sandman to put his belt on the line tonight. That is for sure. I want him to get some wins. I want to see what Jesse James can do, but I could do that in like the opener. Can have him face. I am trying to push the pit bulls a bit, but I put him against Gary Wolf for now. That works. Man, it's just like ECW now. Okay. Rock solid is what this is going to be. Now, what we'll do is we'll have... Todd Gordon's an authority figure, so there should be like... Here we go. Authority gives choice. Is it matchmaking? It's gotta be match announcement, maybe. Alright, yeah, cool. So we'll have Todd Gordon tell Meng he's facing Mr. Sandman. There we go. And now, let's see. A nice solid tag team match. When I exclude already booked, we'll put Booker T and Stevie Ray in here. No, Booker T and Stevie Ray. Instead, we'll do, because the New Jack's finally back from injury. I'm gonna give him some wins here. So we'll have them face. Pondo's been doing really good lately too. I haven't faced Pondo and Mike Sharp. That's an interesting combo. Mike Sharp is just gonna be pissed no matter what, because he's not going anywhere. Oh, they're not tag champs yet. Okay. So New Jack will win. And this will also feature interference, in which Mike Sharp gets Unabomb to interfere. There we go. Cool, he's not complaining about it, which is nice. And then we just want to continue the storyline with Harlem Heat and the Gangstas. So that works. And then what we could do is we could do a match where we start to get the Eliminators some heat, because they're really not doing too well. Yeah, they have very cooled momentum. So now that they got Todd Gordon as a manager, we could put him against, let's see, we want to debut Jesse James. I'd rather debut him in the TV title. That's right. I should be doing something with the TV title. It's alright. Put him against Damian Demento and DC Drake. Nice solid matchup here. And Perry Saturn will go over. Nice storytelling match. Alright. Then we want another promo here. We could have a backstage brawl between Psychosis and La Parka. Let's see. Or post-match beatdown. We'll have Psychosis jump and beat down La Parka. And now we have our heavyweight champion here. Or not our heavyweight, our TV champion. And then we'll do is we'll book our opening match here. And this will have La Parka defeating Jesse James in his opening match here. And there we go. Cool. Jesse James doesn't really like that. He feels like he's above La Parka, apparently. I don't like that. Jesse James, you're a freaking rookie. Like, what? Okay. I will give Jesse James the benefit of the doubt, because he is a second-generation star. So, what we'll do is, we'll have a backstage brawl between La Parka and Psychosis. That's fine. We can do a brawl here. That way we don't have to worry about anything there. And we'll have Jesse James go over. We'll see what he can do. Alright, I'm not holding up a lot of hope for Jesse James, because he definitely was never seen as, like, anything huge. But, let's see, Devin Storm is actually doing really well, too. But I'm really not doing much with him. Well, Devin Storm and the Hurricane I want to do more with as a tag team eventually. So, we'll have Jesse James just beat Edge real quick. A nice 5-minute squash match here. And that'll be just to work the crowd, get him opened up. And we'll see. We'll see how Jesse James does. Now, 35 is actually pretty good. I wonder why the rating was so bad, because both their performance was good. Damn, that didn't do very well. Alright, here we go, finally. So, Saturn and Cronus did a very good job here. Apparently, Perry Saturn and Todd Gordon have good chemistry as a manager and client, which is good. So they'll be working their way up. Gangsters versus Harlem Heat. So that's what we're going to build up to. And that'll be at our Philadelphia show. That's not going to be at our next show. Our next show, what we'll do is we'll have them face each other in singles competition. And for now, Booker T and Stevie Ray versus the Gangsters. And that'll be at the end of the month. That won't be at our next big show, not yet. And this will be a wild brawl. And I won't decide a winner yet. But, yeah, that'll be for the tag belts. There we go, New Jack and Mustafa. Still kind of struggling to put on good matches. It's okay. They get that tag team specialist. And Pondo is really, really doing well. Unabomb ran in. Pondo is doing a really good job. I think if anybody is going to end up being tag team champion, or not tag team, like next TV champion, probably be freaking Pondo. And then here's what we'll do. We'll do 15-minute match at our next show. It'll be Sandman versus Meng. And what we'll do is we can make that a draw. It'll steal the show, but it'll be a draw. And that'll be good. And there we go. Sandman did a really good job with Gary Wolf. They had great chemistry, apparently, which is good. So, not bad. Not a bad show for ECW. We're doing really well. I can't complain. So, We got the build up to our next show, which is good. What I'm thinking is, because the Pitbulls are a really good tag team too. I could do Harlem Heat versus the Pitbulls at the next show, and then have the Gangsters interfere. Like at the next big event. So that works. Let's see. Bad news, Allen was injured apparently. And now he's better. Good to know. Yeah, our TV ratings are doing pretty well. I can't complain. It's like Iron Sheik staying with the WWF. Lex Luger is staying with WCW, which I'm surprised about. Cactus Jack. Should we? No, I can't. Not with Cactus Jack. Not yet. Now, I know by next year Terry Funk would be in ECW. And I love Terry Funk. It's hard not to love Terry Funk. But we're going to have to see. I make no promises because, like, Terry Funk is expensive. And, I mean, we got Meng. Do we really need Terry Funk when we got Meng? All due respect to Terry Funk, rest in peace, but we got Meng, dude. Like, we'll see. So, got one more episode of Hardcore TV before our next big show. And then after that, we'll have the Philadelphia show, which will be our big super card. We're going up pretty quickly, though, to be honest. I'm thinking once we get to small size, we're at small size, aren't we? Or are we at tiny? I think we're at tiny. Once we get to small size, that's when I'll start moving towards extreme. Or I'll do it after our one broadcasting deal expires. Because, whichever comes first. Because we might, with how many shows we're running, we might actually bump up in size, like before Women's Star Booker. Okay, we might bump up in size before. What a fucking stable. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. We might bump up in size before our deal expires, because that's in like 4 months. I'm sorry, I'm really confused. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. A new stable in WWF featuring Ric Flair, Jake Roberts, Brian Knobbs, Jerry Sagg, Shawn Michaels, and Mr. Perfect called Apocalypse. What? What? Oh, Conan. Was Conan ever in ECW? He always seemed like one of those luchadors that never left, like, WCW. He's exclusive, but if I can get him, I'll get him. Okay. So, interesting shit going on here in the world of wrestling. Strange-ass stable. I don't know what WWF is going to do with that. But I guess we'll find out. Let's see, East Coast Wrestling Alliance, Mexican Independent Show. A lot going on. I just know one thing. We're not doing anything on tape delay. I hate tape delay. I never understood why tape delay was a thing. Like, even in real life, I didn't like taped wrestling shows. But, like, in TEW, it's, like, doubly as annoying. Because if you have to book like a bunch of shows at once, like TEW does a really good job of simulating audience fatigue. I mean, could you imagine going to a wrestling show that's like 4 hours long and like 90% of it is like freaking jobber matches? Like, that would suck, dude. Let me just make sure that we have Meng available, since I know he just got hired by another promotion. And it doesn't look like that other promotion actually runs shows. Okay. That's fine. I do like, something I like about, it looks like we're losing money, which kind of sucks. It's that TV, I'm telling you. But it's okay. I'm not going to drive ECW out of business, I promise. Not yet. We got plenty of time to. It's only 1992. Oh, hey, look, it's me on the loading screen. I miss those old glasses I used to wear. They were actual full-blown sunglasses. Yeah, for anyone who's curious, I used to wear those big, thicker sunglasses, and they were cool. But, like, in hindsight, they did look kind of goofy to wear as regular glasses. These I actually got from my girlfriend at the time, and they still kind of have that like yellowish tint to them, but it's a lot more subtle for one thing, and they're also not as bulky. Like, they don't look like sunglasses. These are actual glasses frames. So when I go to job interviews or go to work or whatever, it doesn't look like I'm wearing like transparent sunglasses, which essentially is what they are and what they were. But, you know, it's like I gotta, because of the dyspraxia and everything, you know, with the sensory overload, it's annoying. So, let's see what we got here. Southern States. Jimmy Snuka did win one heavyweight title. But he's not going to win the ECW one. Not while I'm booking shit. This is like, he's very similar to Rockin' Rebel. Except he didn't kill himself after he killed who he was with. Fucking Jimmy Snuka. Horrible person, that Jimmy Snuka. Aye. Let's see. Where are we at right now? So we're still in March. I think they ran a couple of shows in April. Oh, they had a heavyweight title tournament, apparently. And that's how they crowned the ECW heavyweight champion. So, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. Here, let me hop into Streamlabs here. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. So, this, or at the time, was how they were running ECW. It was in the opening that they crowned a heavyweight champion. Salvatore Bellomo defeats Glenn Osborne, Jim Curry, what kind of... Oh, it was a battle royale. That they... 2 battle royals. 2 battle royals was how they opened ECW at the time. And then that led to a final in which Jimmy Snuka defeated Salvatore Bellomo for the heavyweight title. Which is silly in my opinion. But Sandman was in the semi-main and the Pitbulls were in the main event. So, we're not too far off from ECW's real life. Except we're actually running shit better, in my opinion. In my opinion, I feel like we're running shit a lot better than Todd Gordon did at the time. Yeah, Wrestling Challenge, WCW main event. There he is, the Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man isn't in the WWF right now? When did he leave? He must have left in game. I swear Honky Tonk Man was there for freaking ever. I'm gonna double check and see, because it doesn't make sense for Honky Tonk Man to not be in the WWF in '92. I swear, because he was the one who brought in Jesse James. And before Jesse James, he brought in Rockabilly, which was Billy Gunn at the time. Unless he left and came back. I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised Honky Tonk Man was never in WCW. Well, like, I'm saying modern WCW like that was a thing. Let me see. Where is his match history? Should be a way to see his employment history. No, he didn't leave mid-game. So somehow during 92, or before 92, the Honky Tonk Man left the WWF, which I don't remember happening, but that's fine. Primetime Wrestling, alright, not too bad. Tatanka and the Bushwhackers defeated Barry Horowitz and Rising Force. Barbarian and Kato, Texas Tornado. Skinner defeated Jim Powers. Let's see what WCW was putting on. Bobby Eaton defeated El Gigante. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So far we're doing pretty good though. I like how well we're doing here. And this is going to be the last show before our first big event of the month. Let's see. I definitely want to push Pondo up. These load times, man. I love TEW. Man, does it like to load. I remember seeing... The thing is, I have an SSD. So these load times shouldn't be shit. Oh, shit. Tell me that. Oh, my God. I got Natural Disasters defeated the Legion of Doom for the tag team titles on an episode of Superstars. Superstars must be their, like, freaking flagship show right now. Even still, like, save that for a pay-per-view or something. It didn't even do well. Like, you know what? It's fine. Smoky Mountain Wrestling ran TV. Paul Orndorff was said to be the star of the show. Wow. Yeah, they're not putting on good matches either. So, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Smoky Mountain. I should go to war with Smoky Mountain is what I should do. You guys think? Should I declare war on Jim Cornette? We got an incident with... Okay. All positive incidents, which is good. Here we are. TV show right before our big event. So, the only thing we really have planned is Sandman versus Meng. So I should probably put them both on TV tonight. Sandman I'll have in our main event. Or should I put Meng in our main event? I should put Meng in our main event. Alright, who are we pushing? I know Stevie Ray ain't doing too good. So, who put Booker T against Meng? I really gotta get Pondo up there too, because he's doing really good. Could do Ahmed Johnson versus Meng. It's not exactly the main event though. Booker T versus Meng would be nice solid main event. That works. Cool. So Booker T versus Meng, and Meng will go over. Or no, Booker T versus Sandman. No, because I'm going to save Meng because I don't want to risk him getting injured. So I'll save Meng for our show tomorrow. And instead we have Sandman versus Little Guido. I want to get the Pitbulls over too. So, not Unabomb. I'm trying to keep Unabomb over. Sandman versus Big Daddy V. I already did at our first show. Alright, so we'll do Sandman versus Little Guido. And that'll be a solid heavyweight title match, I guess. Even though it's a given Sandman's gonna win, it'll be a good show stealer, I guess. Oh, here, ECW heavyweight title on the line. There we go. Then we'll have one more angle. And Meng will just I don't know if Meng is gonna be the best talker in the world, but we're just gonna hype that match. Next, what I want to do is we want to get. Let's see. We want to get Booker T. We want to get Stevie Ray over too. I just want to get there's so many people I just want to get over, but what we can do is, because we haven't done anything much with our TV title yet, so we'll throw Devin Storm in there. He's been doing pretty good, and he can have a nice TV title match with Psychosis, in which Psychosis will win, of course. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll have La Parka at ringside. And that'll help advance their storyline. And then they can have their match later too. Then what we'll do is we'll hype. Let's see. 2 versus 2 video. Hype by manager. Or just hype. Just hype. Okay. So Harlem Heat. This is Booker T and Stevie Ray. Will hype their match against the Pitbulls. Because that'll be at our next show then. I really want to get the Gangstas some experience here. So, who can we put together here? Put Mosh and Pondo. Yeah. Pondo would be a really good headbanger too. Oh, I should make them a stable, a headbanger stable, and throw Pondo with Mosh and Thrasher. That'd be cool. No. So we get Saturn and Cronus over, I guess? No. Edge and Pondo, I guess, is going to be our jobber team for the evening. And they'll put over New Jack and Mustafa. I'd rather that be an opening match, though, to be honest. Yeah, it's just going to be an opening match. Jesse James did really good. So what we'll do is we'll have Jesse James versus Ahmed Johnson. Be a regular match? No. I should really do something with Jesse James, though. That's right. I did want to do something with Vito and... Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll do that. We'll do Pondo and Edge. Pondo and Edge. And they'll take on New Jack and Mustafa. And New Jack will win, of course. I can get Pondo over some other time, honestly. It's not that big a deal. Then we'll do an interview. And Mike Sharp will talk some shit on Unabomb. Just to get that storyline going. And then a nice 5-minute squash match here. Because the FBI has not been doing good. Like, at all. And I really need to get that stable some heat. So, we'll do Mosh and Thrasher versus Big Daddy V and Vito. And Vito will win, of course. Just to open the show. There we go. There we go. We're good. We're good. So, full-blooded Italians tonight. Going over. Vito has some really good skill, too. He's very underrated. Okay, so Mike Sharp and Unabomb. We'll have a good old-fashioned storytelling match, I guess. And I mean, this will just end this storyline. Honestly, I don't really care who wins, because this really isn't doing much for me. It's not doing much for anyone really. So yeah, and we'll have Unabomb go over again, and then I think we could get rid of Mike Sharp because he's a really, like, I could easily replace Mike Sharp with Pondo. Pondo's doing a damn good job. Like, look at that. Yeah, 32. He put on the star performance of the night. Or not of the night, but of this match, specifically. So, now what we'll do is we're going to build. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have ourselves a tag team match. And it'll be for the tag titles. And it'll be Harlem Heat. Where are you at, Stevie Ray? Versus the Pitbulls. That should be a damn good match. It'll be for the tag belts. And Booker T will win. It'll be a wild brawl. And it'll be the result of botched interference, in which Pitbull Rex is attacked by New Jack. Just like that. That is how you book wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, not too bad for the tag belt, or the television title, I mean. Meng sucked. Meng was very poor at trying to improvise dialogue, meanwhile has like one of the best segments on the show. Okay, but this was the best segment on the show. Little Guido did a damn good job. That dude deserves a push too. That's it. Yeah, we don't need Mike Sharp anymore. So after this show, we'll get rid of Mike Sharp, and we'll hire somebody in his place. I don't know who, but we'll hire somebody in his place. Because, I mean, all due respect to Mike Sharp, he was a true legend. One of the more underrated jobbers in professional wrestling, and he wasn't even really a jobber outside the WWF. Like, he was around in the old, like, in the 80s, in the territories. And he won a couple of heavyweight titles in the territories. But as soon as he went to the WWF, I mean, he was reliable. He could put on a good match with just about anybody. But, you know... Oh, Psychosis now lives in Philly now. Sorry, Psychosis. What do we got here? Sandman wants a pay rise request. I will accept. I'm cool with that, Sandman. You're good. So we did pretty good so far. And tomorrow night we've got our major card there. Let's see. Okay, and we're coming on a little over an hour. So, I'll probably cut off after this show. Oof. Yeah, I guess that's not a bad plan to cut off after big events. So what we'll do is we'll run this show, then we'll fire Mike Sharp, we'll hire his replacement, and then that'll end the stream. That'll be a solid end to the stream. Yeah, we don't have Ivan Koloff to fuck us over by working in Smoky Mountain, so... Let's see. Alright, so first things first, we need to set our broadcaster as Empire Sports Network, who, as much as I like Empire Sports Network, I like that they're giving us, like, all this exposure. It kind of sucks, because we can't do anything like hardcore. Can't do a dog collar match even with them, and it sucks. So, Sandman versus Meng. I'm aiming to be a draw. Meng isn't even complaining about it, which I absolutely love. Obligate professional Meng. I love Meng. Alright, Mike Sharp versus Unabomb. I don't care if he's upset. I don't care if he doesn't like it. He's just going to have to deal with it because he's getting fired anyway. If he doesn't leave on his own after this. Alright, so we've got our pre-bookings lined up. I know we need a TV title match for sure. And what we can do is... Can we do elimination? I hate that we can't do a four-way ladder match. We'd have to make it. But we'll do an elimination match. And we'll throw Pondo in there because he's definitely... Well, Pondo, I need to give him his momentum back. But Devon Storm has become very solid. We'll throw in La Parka. We'll throw in Jesse James. Or Little Guido even. Oh yeah, we could throw in Little Guido. He's been having good matches. And then Psychosis. God, and it's like our TV title is our cruiserweight division. And Psychosis will win. And we'll make sure it's a tainted win too. Because he's a bad guy. Nice. Nice. Then we want another storytelling match here. We'll throw Pondo. Should we do a trios match? Everybody else is running trios matches. Yeah, because I'm not really doing anything with anybody. So we'll do Pondo versus Jesse James. Because Jesse James can have a good match with just about anyone. And Pondo will go over. And just in case Jesse James complains, we'll have him kept strong. That works. Then we'll have a tag team match to open up the show. Just a solid 8-minute tag team match. And we'll have Saturn and Cronus versus Big Daddy V and Vito. I'm pretty sure I've done this match already. I could do a 4-way tag team match. Make it elimination style. That would work, because then we can do Mosh and Thrasher versus the Eliminators. How fitting to have the Eliminators in an elimination style match. We'll throw Big Daddy V in here, as well as Vito. And then, of course, our boys New Jack and Mustafa. And this will be a good way to open the show. And Cronus will pull the win. I haven't given Cronus much love yet. Now, I do know we need to add some angles here, because people like their angles, I guess. So, we're going to have the Hurricane do a promo. And that'll be right here. That'll function kind of like a cooldown. Who else haven't I used yet? I haven't used Damian Demento. Haven't used Edge. Haven't used DC Drake. Where am I? I would not be penalized, though. Okay, cool. Cool. So having just that one promo, what I could do is I can do a trios match in the pre-show. That would work. A nice dark match. And just throw everyone in a 3-on-3 match in the pre-show. And I honestly don't care who wins this one. So, you guys go at it. Okay, cool. Cool. So this is our big event here. For the stream at least. Until the next stream. So let's see how this goes. Not too shabby. Looks like DC Drake had the performance of the night. Or, not of the night. Of the pre-night, I guess. Saturn and Cronus were really off their game. I don't know why. But, alright. Headbangers first, and Big Daddy V and Vito, and finally the Gangsters. That's good. Want them to be the last elimination. Pondo and Jesse James had an okay match, I guess. Damn, I was really hoping it would be better. Pondo's really inconsistent, I guess. Because, like, he'll have, like, solid matches. And then he'll just, like, bomb randomly. Harlem Heat defeated the Pitbulls. Following botched interference by New Jack. Awesome. Awesome. Advancing the storyline. Pitbull Rex was angry after the match. Upset that Booker T almost injured him. Damn, Booker. Awesome. And this is a great way to end with solid 30s in here. Okay, nice cooling the crowd here. Damn. Okay, so this card didn't turn out as well as I was hoping it would. But Psychosis making defense number 5 of the title. Devin Storm was eliminated first, and La Parka, and finally Little Guido. Really shows, because that was like the order in which their performance was good. There we go. Referee lost control and stopped the match. Yes. This is why we hired Meng. Yes. Alright, cool. Cool. Let me just make a speech real quick. What was my last speech? This one? Pondo. Let me get Madman Pondo. Let me give him a hug. I was gonna run up and give Madman Pondo hugs after every show. Meng is just gonna be praised for a good performance. Mr. Sandman will be pointed out as a good example. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Awesome, man. We really did well here. So we have one last thing to do before we close out this stream. That is that we are going to fire Mike Sharp and hire somebody in his place. Because he's going to complain about putting over young talent. We don't need him. So, once this is done loading, man, that feels good. That main event, that stole the show. That really stole the show. And now Sandman definitely has a couple of defenses under his belt now, which is good too. So, let's see. Let me just see how many defenses Sandman has. Yeah, Mike Sharp has major morale issues, which is fine. I don't need him. 3 title defenses. If I have him defend the belt on every... Oh, damn. Philadelphia show 1 is in 10 days. Okay, so he'll have 4 before he loses the belt, I guess. I liked Big Bully Busick, but no. Who can we replace Mike Sharp with? Trying to think of who I'd want. Well, we got Duke the Dumpster Drosy. He's still young though. Dynamite Kid. Dynamite Kid's a piece of shit. He's worse than freaking Rock and Rebel. Yeah, no. Selfish, unapproachable, no thanks. George the Animal Steel. That'll break one of my owner goals because he's old. Damn, never mind. That would have been cool. See, Ivan Putski? No, he's too old too. Damn it, Todd Gordon won't let me hire anyone over 45. So how the hell are we supposed to get Terry Funk in here? You get Juventud. We have Psychosis. Let's see. Let's see if Super Crazy's available. Super Bundy! Oh, he's on hiatus. Damn. I was gonna say, imagine Bundy in ECW. Let's see. Mitch Ryder, he's a classic. CZW classic. I don't know about ECW. Was he ever in ECW? No way. No way. When did he enter wrestling? He entered wrestling in March. He just, oh God, he just got here. He literally just got here. He literally just graduated. Ladies and gentlemen, our replacement for Mike Sharp, Mr. Paul Levesque, coming to ECW. Sorry, Mike Sharp. You're getting buried. Getting buried by the game. Oh, man. Yep, we got it. We got it. I'm probably going to forget I even did that. I mean, I'm either going to forget I did that or I'm going to be hyped for the next stream. Oh man, we got Triple H, or we're gonna get Triple H. Triple H and ECW. Wow. All right. So that's that. Break up the click before it even has a chance to start. Hell yeah. Man, I am excited. I am excited to